Wow. Producers will raise money for the films by begging, borrowing, and stealing. The role of a producer in an independent film, or one of the major roles, other than putting the project together, is attaching the financing to the project, and they will do it in every which way from Sunday. So I've seen people do everything from, oh gosh, inviting a bunch of rich friends to dinner and hoping that the friends will get excited enough to invest. I know people who have clearly run up their credit cards. I know people who have, my neighbors, who have mortgaged their house to make a movie. I don't think any of these are great ideas, by the way. I think that there are some better ones, but people will, because film is an interesting combination of art and commerce, and because it's difficult to figure out what the value of a film is before it's made, producers often get very, very creative. So there are all of these kind of peripheral ways of raising money, and boy, I've seen a lot of them. I mean, people, sell their car or live in their car and have mortgaged their house and lose it. My neighbor, who, by the way, did a huge second mortgage on his house, lost his spouse because of it, because his wife thought it really had not been a great idea. So always people get very creative. In addition, of course, they look to states that can provide some sort of incentive type financing, or countries that do. So they'll look at states that have tax credits that are, that they can sell in advance and use to help fund their film. They will look to countries or states that have tax rebates. They will look to distributors. They'll see if they can get an advance for their film. All of those are perfectly normal and acceptable ways of getting film financing. Sometimes people, and this is very difficult for independent films, will see if they can get a product placed in the film or promise someone a commercial tie-in. So they'll see if there's a product that can really help finance the movie. An absolutely fabulous way of raising money is sort of the wrong way, of putting money towards your film, is to get people to give you stuff for free, or to give you stuff for a lower cost than their normal cost. Some post-production houses, some labs will basically, for lack of a better word, throw in their profit as equity. So they'll say, look, at least I want you to pay me my cost of goods, but my profit margin I'm willing to invest with you. Sometimes people who have extra stage space will give you a really good break on using their stages if they're otherwise empty, and maybe they'll take a little bit of a back end for it. So there are any number of ways to raise money for motion pictures.